With all this panicking and freaking out and obsession going on about the current outbreak situation, there's something that I find kind of likable, if I can use that word, something positive about it, is there's something about this idea of this feeling of the ongoing breaking news story, the situation that is under development, that feeling that you're in the situation room and you're plugged into getting updates, and there's an exciting real live situation that's unfolding. And that's kind of fun. I mean, it, of course, doesn't take away from the severity of the situation. And in fact, the more serious the situation, the more there is that feeling of the intensity of being plugged into a live story. It makes me think that this feeling of being plugged into a live breaking news story, the fun and excitement of being part of something that is developing, is something that we can have at all times. It's something that it's always there. It's like this feeling that there is something exciting and intense going on right now. This is somehow contrasted to things being normal. Everything is a normal day. And yet, there is no real normal day where everything goes exactly as predicted. Every day is full of the unexpected, and it may be different levels of intensity in different corners of the world, but there's always incredible breaking stories going on every single day in the world. And maybe this being plugged into this sense of the developing crisis is something that can remind us to not take any day for granted. Any day that passes in safety, security, and without disaster happening is a wonderful day. And when we have many of these together, it can be understandable to simply expect the next day to be more of the same. And yet, it really does seem useful to remember how not automatic that is. So imagine this idea of the situation room, the war room, the developing story, being in the command center and getting your updates. That feeling could be applied to every day. So here it is, breaking news story. Life is happening. There are people who are alive right now, and there's all the stories that are associated with it. Breaking news, events, bulletins are rolling in from all over the world. There are many, many millions of these people that are each having their own complex stories. The interaction of all these people, wow, you couldn't even cover it in a news story. In one situation room, can you imagine one situation room for the world, for life? The ongoing developing crisis of human life on this planet. Imagine that as the breaking news story, the situation under development. It seems like even just taking that to our little corner of the world is itself more than enough to work with. We have our own network of people that we know, people that are near us. Everybody has situations of more or less urgency that are going on every day. But every day, in a way, is this kind of unfolding breaking news story, this unfolding crisis that we are part of. And maybe each of us has our own situation room for life and for the world where we are responding to this amazing, surprising news that we are alive. And now, what are we going to do with it?